This is an emergency broadcast. This is not a test.
You are listening to Brapwatch.
We're in sync and we're recording.
Yay!
Sorry about the technical difficulties there. I gotta figure out my shit with SD cards and hard drives. That's gonna be how I spend my Labor Day. Because I'm shooting this documentary this upcoming weekend.
So you're organizing all your shit tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wonder if we get holiday pay. Legally, we have to. So.
I don't think he does that. I really don't have I don't have faith in him.
Oh, guess who's getting reported?
Uh-oh. You're getting reported?
You guys would be really happy to know we finally have beer and glasses at the bar.
It's only been a month.
I think it's been longer than that.
Yeah, we started running out of beer over a month ago. The wine glasses have been an issue for 2 months.
Yeah.
The wine glasses are all gone again.
Yeah, we only got 8.
6.
Wait, what happened to your bangs?
Oh, I just pushed them to the side because I fell asleep and I put my hair up.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, there's been some visual changes. I didn't have a mental breakdown on Tuesday, but I might as well have. You want to hear the story of how I ended up with a bald head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I bought a pair of thinning shears because I was trying to fix my own hair. You know, the ones that are kind of like ridged so you can like... Because I liked my mullet a lot. It was too long and too thick, way too hot. It was getting problematic. It was really poofy. It was like starting to come back around to the front. So I was like, I need to clean this shit up. And I set up my mirror on my toilet, like a full length mirror on my toilet up against the back wall of my bathroom, and then opened the swinging like medicine cabinet mirror. So I could see the front and the back of my head at the same time. And then I had both pairs of scissors in my hands and was like...
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, it was actually... I looked like I knew what I was doing. I looked like that Adam Sandler movie where he's a hairdresser. Don't mess with Zohan.
Yeah.
That's how it felt. I was like going to town. I was doing a great job. And I had just finished like buzzing the sides down like way higher than this. Like with like a 3 or a 4. And I was like, okay, that's looking good. So then I start going to the back, and I wanted to cut off like maybe half an inch of dead hair just at the bottom that was starting to like curl up in a way that didn't look particularly good. And then I went into it with the thinning shears, and the mirror behind me started to fall. So I grabbed my arm and like tried to catch it. But I had the normal scissors in my hand and closed down, and I cut 4.5 inches out of the middle of the back of my mullet, pretty much all the way to like the root. And so then I was like, okay, this is salvageable. I'm gonna lose the mullet, just shave the sides down a little bit more, go for an undercut. I can't do that. I did not fade it at all. It looked like Hitler Youth.
As if this doesn't.
This just looks like, someone's going through something.
Again, you look like that dude from Black Klansman.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I think you pulled it off well.
Thank
You've got
you.
a head shape that is conducive to this cut.
I've gotten, you look like James McAvoy in Split.
Yeah.
I've gotten Professor X from First
Same
Class. Yeah, James McAvoy bald. It's a genre.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other one I got. That was pretty funny. It'll come back to me.
Roger.
From where?
American Dad.
No, that's you, buddy. That's you, bozo.
No.
Yes.
No.
Literally, the way that you talk, your cadence is literally Roger.
I don't mean this lightly. Go fuck yourself.
Anyway, I also decided I got bangs and I dyed my hair red last week, but I don't think that reflected on the pod. Yeah, did it?
It was after.
No. We recorded on Monday, so it was my hair was red at that point because I had dyed it last Friday.
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know if you could tell.
No, I mean you can barely tell now.
No, not with this lighting. If I brought in my ring light, we could start
we
doing
don't,
that.
We don't need a ring light. You guys can see my mustache if I do a ring light.
Well, maybe it'll like force you to.
I don't even see it right now.
Just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Wow!
No, there's no effort put into anyone's attire on the show. We record at Sunday morning at 10 a.m. for Christ's sake.
10 a.m. is our call time. That's pretty generous though, because we usually are only ready by like 10:30.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we would have started right at 10:10 today if I didn't just fuck up this SD card. We were making good time. I got here a little early. Sorry for waking you up.
You needed to. In fact, if you were here a few minutes earlier, it would have saved me.
What the hell is what's going on here?
That's just
It's
pad thai,
pad
yeah?
thai.
From where?
So here's the thing.
Okay.
We started off friends.
Yeah.
It was cool, but it was over 10.
I looked this place up because I found out on Uber Eats. It's called Thai Smith or something. It's in Sunnyside.
Oh, okay.
I looked this place up on maps to see where it was because for some reason Uber wouldn't fucking tell me the address. Doesn't exist.
It's a ghost kitchen,
Ghost
isn't
Kitchen.
I don't know if it's a ghost kitchen or a name change.
Both are very plausible.
Yeah, because there's a ton of Thai places around here. And it's like right on Skillman, so I do think this is a proper Thai restaurant, just not called Thai Smith.
Nice.
But it's decent. Just decent.
it? You guys said it smells decent.
Yeah, it was buy one get one free, so
No, that's a pretty good deal then. How much
Yeah.
was it total?
$20 after tip
Yeah, that's not bad.
or after fees.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I got a. I really, really wish I didn't have Uber Eats re-downloaded on my phone. The amount of notifications you get that are like, damn, that's a good deal. I got a Uber Eats offer yesterday for buy one get one sandwiches at Compton's, and I deleted the
Yep.
app. I was like, no, we can't have shit like this showing up.
Yeah, man.
They took away buy one get one from me. They took it away from me at Compton's, and they saw the damage I did with the house, and they were like, "Hell no, this fat ass cannot do this."
Well, I still have it.
Every time sometimes when I'm like really craving something, I'll just go to the Compton's page
And also-
and I'll scroll down. And I'm like, "What deals do we have?" Nothing. They've completely banned me.
I have Uber One, and I'm not paying for it.
I do think it would be really funny. I don't know if you've ever seen the way we sit on the couch when it's just us three.
Yeah.
But there's like a stark dividing line here almost every time. You know those memes of like
Amy
the,
sits sideways.
the girl and the guy like hanging out, and then it's like he's over the green line or whatever.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
I feel like we just need a still from any episode that we have done. We need a still from any episode we've done, and then just post the line there.
It's because we need our fourth.
No, we don't.
I like having guests. I think
I
it's
thought
fun.
the last two episodes are great. I think both Josh and Mikey brought a lot to the show. However, I don't know. Three's a magic number. I feel like there was a lot of talking over each other.
Three's a party, if you will.
I don't know.
There was a lot of talking over each other.
There was two separate conversations happening two different times, which is not a problem for anyone, but
We
me.
got a yapper.
I don't know. Fans, comment below. Let us know. Did you like the guests? Should we have more? Is Amy going to just make Mikey the fourth mic on the show for some reason? We'll
we
find
get World
out.
of T-shirts.
We really need to get Josh from World of
World
T-shirts
of
on the
T-shirts.
show.
Who's the other guy who has like really crazy teeth? He's like World of T-shirts level.
Really crazy teeth? You mean any British
Daniel
person?
Larson.
Who the fuck is Daniel
Just
Larson?
another guy who's like going through a public breakdown online.
I'm good.
Okay, when's your turn?
Anyway.
Now, Christian.
We
Sonic
need
Chew.
her. We need her.
That would be crazy. I wonder what they would think of this place.
I think they'd fall in love with it and they would somehow get their mail addressed here, so we'd have to evict them.
Can you imagine the smell?
I don't want to. I think I already know what it would smell like.
I love that we watched the police body cam footage the other night at
Shout out
like
Henrico,
1:30 in the
Virginia.
morning of Chris Chan's arrest.
And we just pointed out, Alden and I were pointing out different places we recognize. Oh my god, that's like where, what fucking mall was that? Regency.
It's Regency Mall. It was
Regency,
across the street.
Cookout, the fucking sit-go.
Yeah. And you could hear Kyle shout in the video.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Legally, Kyle was not there.
One of the older videos on the Chris Chan like deep dive
Oh, God.
was them at Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
And it was like 3 days before the shooting. And it's really cursed because it resurfaces sometimes.
Oh my god.
I don't know why I didn't know this shit.
But it's really fucking funny.
Oh
It's from
my
like 2007 or something like that.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Well, that's Blacksburg for you.
What is she doing now?
She's occasionally making content, which is usually just them still ranting about the interdimensional merge that may or may not happen.
It better.
And then they did like 3 or 4 videos around Christmas last year presenting the birth of Jesus mythology with Chris Chan Sonichu and
I need to find it and
Amy
send
Rose
it to
Chew.
my dad. Like, Dad, I'm a born again Christian, but only because of this.
I'm a born again Chris Chan. That's the episode name.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a picture with a zoom in of like the Christmas Jesus picture I got when I went back to my parents' house. But then there's like Sonichu or Sonic and people, I don't know. And then me with like for the thumbnail.
All right.
My first date, I explained Chris Chan.
To Jin?
Yeah, in Barcade on St. Mark's.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we're sitting at the bar. And
Also,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy. I can't imagine
because
your
it
guys'
was-
first date at Barcade.
well, we only ended up there because the cafe we were in closed.
Ah, that makes a little more sense.
We're literally sitting at the bar, and I'm like, it was, I don't know, within the week of her arrest, so it was fresh on my mind.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow. And the relationship is still going. Like, that's crazy.
Somehow.
If I bring up Sonichu or Chris Chan on a first date, there's no second date. I don't, like, it gets weird.
Yeah. I mean, the second date was weird. You were there.
Yeah, well, do we want to talk about that?
No.
I think we're good. Although, Second Son, they do have really good happy hour pricing. They
It's
have
decent,
a burger
yeah.
and a beer for $10 at a place that's like kind of upscale, I would say.
It's a cocktail
Their
bar.
cocktails are not cheap usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, talking about food in restaurants, because that's pretty much like 2/3 of this show. I did you guys see my belly review for yesterday?
No.
Oh, let's check it.
Holy shit. So me and my friend Katie went out to Babylon. We wanted to go see, her friend was stage managing a show at the Argyle Theater. It was Bye Bye Birdie, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with that musical, but
I mean, I know of it.
oof.
You went to Del Fuego?
We went to Del Fuego.
Doesn't look like it was very fuego.
Holy shit. One, I just wanted to go because that's the name of the villain motorcycle gang in Wild Hogs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
for the plot, of course.
Oh my god. I can't believe we watched that all the way through.
I
sober.
fucking love that movie.
Ugh.
I can't wait for the shot-for-shot remake. You've heard about this, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Anyway, back to Del Fuego. So we get there. Huge Tex-Mex restaurant. I'm talking you could probably seat 300 at this place.
What?
And it's at this random little fucking, the main strip of downtown Babylon.
Yeah.
And so we walk in. There's it kind of gives me the vibes of like a Texas Roadhouse on the inside, but then it's like a little bit more Mexican, like stereotypically so. Dude, tell me about it.
What? Did it just say tails?
I think I said seriously, and then Siri heard me.
Well, Chris Chan is definitely here in spirit.
The interdimensional merge is happening.
So we get there, and they're like, "Do you want to sit outside?" And I was like, "Is it just these like little tables out front?" Because like, no. And they're like, "No. We have like a whole courtyard." They had an outdoor seating area that could at least sit 50 people with a separate tiki bar out there. I'm like, this place has never been at capacity. I guarantee it. It's huge. We're the only people sitting outside. Yeah. Some bartender is like setting up the bar out there. And she becomes our waitress and our bartender, pretty much doing everything.
Yep.
She was sweet. She was nice. Did not know how to make a drink for the life of her. I ordered a pineapple margarita, which was like $18. Like, this place was expensive. And I was like, one, it did not taste of pineapple. And two, it was their house tequila was their own brand, like the Del Fuego brand. They had like their own label on it, and they sold the bottles up front. Wasn't the worst. But it was way too smoky for a tequila. Like, it almost tasted like a really cheap mezcal.
Like the shit we have.
No, that's better.
Oh.
Ours is just too sweet.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was just tequila. And I was like, oh, this is abysmal. It was bad. It was really bad. Then we ordered food. We got chips and guac to start. Guac was fine. It wasn't anything to write home about. It was a little on like the bland side, but we were starving. I ordered, of course, a carne asada chimichanga. It was okay, just unseasoned.
Oh.
There were no hot sauces at our table, and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Thankfully, I had some queso and some au jus on the table, so I was able to get through it. And then Katie ordered a bunch of enchiladas. Like, it was like 3 separate mini enchiladas, I guess. Okay. And she was like, this is sweet. I ordered spicy. This is really gross. Had like half of it and then was like, we need to get out of here. And then the bartender didn't understand that the entrees came with a side. Oh, and so she was like, oh, did you guys want any sides? And I was like, well, yeah, it comes with like the rice or beans, right? And like, she's like, well, it doesn't come with those. And I was like, well, then I guess we'll take one side order of rice and we'll just split it. She was like, okay, cool. We come back, there's 4 plates of rice delivered to us. And I'm like, God damn, this sucks. I then ordered a Paloma after that terrible pineapple margarita, and it was a little better.
The Paloma summer send-off.
Well, the real Paloma summer send-off was the next place we went to after that, because we got to Babylon at like 5:30. The show didn't start till 7:30.
Yeah.
So we're like, well, we got to leave this fucking Tex-Mex restaurant because it was expensive as shit. Dinner for 2, we got 3 drinks total. Was like $140.
Oh my god.
I was like, Jesus.
And this isn't. Oh, this is
Long Island.
Okay, I was about to this is New Jersey.
No. And then we go next door to this bar after walking the whole strip to see what other things there are to do. I was hoping to go to like a little like wine bar, kind of like chill vibe before the show thing. Now we ended up at this Irish dive that has a picture of a guy who looks a strikingly like large amount like Mr. Beast, and it's like the best bartender on Long Island, like right outside of this place. I forget the name of the restaurant, but it had like the same vibe as like Mean Fiddler. It was like stereotypically Irish. We get in there and I'm like, oh, thank God I could go for a beer. We're at a bar. I can stop drinking shitty cocktails. We sit down at the bar. There's 2 other people in the whole space. They're setting up the speakers. Like, it's getting loud in there. And the bartender goes, and it's not the guy from the sign. It's not the Mr. Beast clone.
It's not the best bartender in New York.
It's not the best bartender on Long Island, what the sign said.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
It's just some schmuck. And he's like, by the way, all of our taps are down. We can't do any draft beers. And I was like, okay. Katie wants a cider. Do you have any canned or bottled cider? And he's like, no. And I was like, this is an Irish bar, right? He's like, we got buckets. He points up at like the Applebee's Bacardi buckets. He's like, I can make you any cocktail you want in the bucket. It's $18. And I was like, it's a nice sized bucket. I'll take a Paloma. And that Paloma was gas. It was really good for a bucket.
That's good.
Yeah. And then I hit my dab pen 5 minutes before the show started and was absolutely cooked through Bye Bye Birdie. It was fine. Cast was talented.
This is an experience I just wouldn't have.
No, of course not. Why would anyone go to fucking Babylon?
I would go just to try the Fuego place.
It was bad. You would have hated it.
Oh my god, I didn't show you the picture.
Of what?
Someone's belly review.
Oh no, I saw that where it was like Yeah, that looks like shit. Those fries look. Those look like they have psoriasis.
This looks awful. Oh my god. Yeah, every picture looks
I
terrible.
didn't see anyone order fries there.
Well,
It
Kernia.
wasn't an option for you. You had rice or beans, and even that was like, sorry, 4 orders
The
of
rice was actually good. I will say that.
These are called chili fries, and they're barely seasoned.
You know, I like my chili fries.
What is that from?
Cold beer on a
Anthony
Friday
B
night.
says not shabby.
Not shabby. That is the shabbiest looking display of Tex-Mex I've ever seen.
It's not even Tex-Mex, dude. This is microwave tacos.
There was
Our white people talk when I would have put this shit to shame.
There was not a single Hispanic person working at this restaurant.
Oh my god, this looks like shit from my butt.
What?
It's nachos, allegedly. I don't see a single fucking chip in this.
Chipless nachos.
Yeah, literally.
Taco soup.
Chipless nachos, bitchless men. Two things that go together.
Guac isn't even green.
It's like white.
Yeah.
It's just a bad photo. That's exactly what the guac looked like.
This is horrible. I'm glad you went.
Yeah, me too.
I'm glad you gave it a 3.4.
It's my third lowest rated restaurant on Belly right now.
What's your number one?
Burgerology Midtown.
Shout out. That part
I've never
I do
even
want
eaten
clips.
there.
Don't.
Maybe I will one of these days.
Don't.
Get a margarita tower for myself.
They won't let
Don't.
you. They're gonna be real strict about 2-person minimum.
Okay, I'll show up and order too.
Okay, then I'll burn the fucking place down.
That would make so many people feel joy.
No. Where else would the President of the United States go for a burger next time they're in the city?
Shake Shack, Bear Burger, McDonald's.
You see, the problem is we don't have Bill de Blasio as our mayor anymore. There's no way in fuck Eric Adams is taking the president to a Shake Shack.
Eric Adams has taken that fucker to, I don't know, like a steakhouse that happens to have Wagyu burgers.
Burgerology is Wagyu Burgers.
It's actually
Eric Adams is taking him to Burgerology.
it's actually the Wagyu pigs in a blanket. The big pig in a blanket uses Wagyu beef.
Look, this fucker shut down my street while I was
Why?
at work a few months ago.
Why the fuck? Who wants a Wagyu hot dog?
Honestly, that sounds terrible.
The Wagyu...
Wagyu?
I'm not going to be corrected by someone who's wrong.
Is it Wagyu?
You literally pronounce every Japanese word with a completely different accent.
Okay, answer my question.
Comment below, let us know. Is it Wagyu or Wagyu? Whatever the fuck Amy's saying.
It was Wagyu.
No.
Okay, my bad.
Anyway, oh god. Oh, the chili at Pub Key.
Oh yeah.
That Wagyu chili was good.
I like the grilled cheese I got
Chili
there.
makes sense because the fat's still rendered in the food.
Fuck yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That's a damn good chili dog. It $11 is maybe a little steep, but
But it comes with the fries and
the chips. It comes with the chips.
Chips,
Their
yes.
fries are actually incredible though. God, we should have a friend nearly die there again soon.
I'll take one for the team.
I'll tell you one for the team.
I'll K-hole in there instead of at work.
Ooh.
It's actually, so have you guys ever been in the back of that place?
Yeah.
No.
They have like a giant dining area,
Uh-huh.
and it's pretty nice. They sometimes do like really cringe events and stuff there, like bad open mics. Apparently, according to the bartender, though, that's where they do the auditions for SNL now. That's not true. I don't know why. That was a story that was told to me before someone nearly died.
It was literally just priming you for that experience.
Yeah.
That's really ironic considering, he works on SNL every now and then.
That was so fucked. But I miss that place. It's a little pricey, but it's always worth it.
I want to go back soon.
And they're
The high life prices are fine.
Yeah, the bucket was reasonable.
yeah, it was $22 for 6. Is that right?
Something like that.
That's better than Bowl 360.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm glad we always go for the morning, really cheap prices.
Yeah.
Julia was telling me some horror stories of that place, like in the evenings, which I can imagine. It's a bus stop away from Rikers.
Jesus Christ.
Not that there's anything wrong with people that have been in prison. We love ex-cons here on the pod.
No, the problem with this place is it's
Right,
in the
Amy?
middle.
My middle school crush. What can I say? 25 to life.
We got to bring it in. I was told we should do by one of our beloved listeners. We should do like a series where every week we pick a different sports, whatever the fuck, like league, and then rank their mascots, like a tier list. Because
we don't need to do hockey.
the hockey ones are great though.
Yeah, but no one
beats Gritty.
exactly. Like Gritty is
Well, then we could merge all of them, and then Gritty remains at the top for the most part. Except I have a hot take baseball one that might be better.
Wait, what team is Gritty from?
The Philadelphia Flyers.
the Flyers.
Oh.
He's the orange monster thing. That's always he's like at like a random like college dorm party, and you're like, what the fuck is Gritty doing here?
Yeah, I have a hot take for baseball mascots.
Okay.
You go first though.
The what the fuck's his name? The green monster for the Phillies. Philadelphia is the king of crazy mascots.
Yeah.
The Green Meanie, I think is his name.
Green Meanie, that sounds right.
He's been around for like 50 years and is just the same energy as Gritty, except now this guy's like sort of gotten his life together, but will occasionally do something just as fucked. It's cool. I love him. But the NFL mascots, they don't get like television time. Like they don't show them off much.
Yeah, no, you're not getting anything
They're
from
really
NFL.
fucking weird.
College
A lot of
football
them
has
are
some good
dudes.
ones.
They're just like, oh, that's the 49er. And you're like, he looks like dog shit. And then there's like, oh, it's the Detroit Lions. And then it just straight up is a furry with a jersey on. I'm dead serious. This would be a fun topic. Kendra recommended we do this.
Thank you, Kendra. I miss you.
I don't have my laptop with me. Otherwise, I'd AirPlay it to the TV and then record it. But it's coming soon to Brapwatch. Mascot
Damn,
tier list
This
series.
actually goes hard. All right, so Muddy the Mudcat.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's just a catfish,
Aww.
but it's like it's sick.
That's not the MLB, though. That's MILB.
I know.
That's okay. We love the MILB. I think it's better baseball than the MLB.
I mean, I always have a good time at Flying Squirrels games, even though the baseball sucks.
I've never been more drunk in public than the Scranton Rail Riders game I went to with Josh before taking a Flixbus home.
Yeah.
What is the... Oh, Nutsy and Natasha are the
Yes.
for the Flying
Yes,
Squirrels in
yes.
Richmond. One time I went to Ensu Boca. Have you been there?
Mm-mm.
I went to Ensu Boca and I ran into Natasha.
What the fuck?
I know, like in full costume. I was starstruck.
What the fuck?
Yo, Mrs. Metz.
All about the Mets, baby.
I'm pretty sure that I can get Jen the job. They were doing casting calls for the mascot recently.
No way. That would be a weird career move.
Would they get paid well?
No.
Oh.
Actually, yes, but no.
Oh.
Because you're only paid during game day.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like $200 a day. It's not great.
Yeah, like it's decent pay, but it's also like once, twice a week. So
Well, no, it's like 5 times 1 week, 3 times the next week for 8 months.
yeah. Plus whatever other
Like random cameos they make
Yeah.
at like a fucking event.
At some random
Applebee's.
charter school.
Yeah.
Oh, what is it? Success Academy that I applied to 4 times.
And they wanted to hire you.
They did. They did.
Yeah.
Can you guys imagine if I was a teacher? I wouldn't be able to do this. I would still do it though. What kind of teacher do you think I'd be?
What kind of teacher would you be? I think it'd be really funny if you were like a home ec teacher.
You see, I do know how to sew.
They don't teach that anymore.
They
Yeah,
did
they
when I
do.
was in home ec.
They taught us how to do it.
And ask Conley if they taught him.
Conley,
I
I
know
don't think
damn well
Conley
he did
knows
not
too
take
many
that
life
class.
skills.
Don't you have to take it?
No.
No.
8th grade?
No.
It's literally just an elective you can choose. I chose it because I was like, fuck yeah, I want to sew up a frog.
It was a semester class for us. It wasn't even.
Oh,
we
ours was
split
a
it.
6-week one, and it was required, and we didn't actually.
I mean, you're
learn
from
anything.
Ohio, and didn't you have like kids with like who got pregnant in school? Oh, we did too. Never mind.
Yeah, as if we're any better.
Okay, but I didn't have any middle school like 6th grade pregnancies.
Well,
We only had 2 pregnancies in my middle school.
Sorry you went to the better school.
The richer one.
Yeah. Much richer.
Yeah.
They dumped so much money into that bullshit.
Yeah, they did.
It's a middle school. Like, get real.
And it breds. I don't like using that word. I don't like using that word for middle school. Never mind.
Okay.
That place churned out some really mediocre football stars, I'll tell you what.
Did Wesley go there?
Yes, Wesley and I went to middle school together and elementary school.
Sorry to hear that.
I literally, you know Fate Stay Night?
No.
Okay, well, it's a light novel series that also is based on, like, an animated porn, apparently. I didn't know that. I just liked the light novel series when I was a kid. But I used to draw Fate on my notebook, and one time Wesley in 5th grade was like, oh, can you draw me one? I was like, sure. So I drew Fate for him.
Back to the question at hand. You asked what class you would teach.
Yeah.
I feel like home ec would be the funniest, and I think probably most likely.
Woodshop.
No.
I had to take woodshop once because my dad made me. It was not fun. I almost cut my fingers off. And then
All
I-
in was
because
teaching
he was-
freshman year biology.
Probably. That's just because he was a bad teacher.
He was. I also took, what was the class called? It wasn't the woodworking class. It wasn't, like, the workshop class, but, like, we had soldering irons.
CAD.
Yeah.
No, there was a robotics class. Did you take that?
Fuck no. I did robotics for 3 weeks and dropped the fuck out because I hated H.
Well, yeah. There was CAD. There was that. There was.
I don't think I took a CAD class, but I remember I was using a soldering iron and I wanted to leave, so I just put it to my finger.
What other class would have had a soldering iron?
I don't know.
Who's the teacher?
I don't remember. Just a white guy. And that's like half the
Bigger,
population.
worthless. Taught economics too, maybe.
Skinny.
Then it was the woodshop guy. I can't remember his name. Martin.
I don't know. It doesn't
I'm
matter.
definitely teaching English.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe history, but probably English.
No, it's history.
So at Success Academy, when I was applying, I applied to be an English teacher. I applied to be, English, art, and then also for some reason music, but for really little kids.
Oh, I could see you as
You
like an
would have done
elementary
the-
school music teacher.
Like the little tube thing, I would just start slapping it. And I'll be like, all right, kids, let's harmonize.
You would have
right,
done the
kids.
recorder concerts.
I don't even know how to play a recorder, but I'd be like, all right, we're going to use our bodies as an instrument.
I do remember in 4th grade, I think, in music class, we started slapping our calves. It was, I don't know. And there was one kid who did it really well, except his calf, like when it jiggled, was disgusting. Yeah.
I was a Sunday school teacher for like one summer when I was 13.
Wow.
That was before I got any piercings or tattooed. Well, no, I had my stuff.
But this was after Lucario.
This was after the car, yes. My mom forced me to because she would make me go to like Bible study every summer with like our Indian church.
Vacation Bible school.
No, it was worse.
Oh.
Anyway, we would do that, and so I was like, I'm not doing it this year. She's like, fine, then you're gonna teach. She also was teaching, which is crazy. She's not a teacher, but I remember with the kids, I would like be like, all right, we're gonna do origami with a Bible. So I would just have them rip out pages and we would do origami with it.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
It was fun. I actually really enjoyed working with kids like that.
I really, really don't think you should be around kids.
Why? I think I'd be an okay teacher at best.
Yeah, you'd be a fine teacher.
But why would you say that?
I don't know. Ripping out pages of the Bible and turning it into origami is probably something that most parents don't want for their like 8-year-old.
You know what? I told them I didn't believe in God anymore since I was 8, and they still made me go, so.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of on your parents.
Yeah.
But
Did you watch my grandpa's funeral?
yeah,
Did you?
yeah, the whole thing.
No, you
Told
didn't.
you.
That's what I was watching last night while I was playing Counter-Strike. I had it on my second monitor.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Oh my god. I'm sorry.
I told you I was gonna pay my respects.
Oh my god.
I wasn't just gonna make tasteless memes about your grandpa being dead. I'm not a monster. I actually care.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry you watched it.
Why are you apologizing for your grandpa
I don't know, it was
dying?
just very somber. Like, it was just.
Yeah, that's what a funeral is.
Well, yes, I know. I was just like. I didn't think I was gonna cry.
Look, I might be watching it again soon. I really liked it. And I won all 4 games of Counter-Strike I played last night. It might be my good luck charm. I was solo queuing Premier. I should not be ranked as high as I am now. I won 4 in a row.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Grandpa.
He's looking out for us.
Francis MP, rest in peace.
Yeah, true that. Sorry for making the tasteful
Tasteful?
yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, I don't know, because, like, did you at least mention to them how I literally, like, was repeatedly using No Air by Jordan Sparks as, like, a song?
That was my story right before I shared that story. They should have had been aware of the context of we were pawning this out for
They should have seen
cannon
my
fodder.
username and been like, oh, this bitch does not have a serious bone in her body.
Yeah.
I did like your cameo appearance, and by that I mean just hanging out at Gotham Karaoke.
Thank you. Honorary non-employee.
Everyone had a blast and thought you were so funny.
Thank
so.
you. I really surprised myself with Not Like Us. I kept calling out Brian. I was like, those aren't the lyrics. It's not the part yet.
It was wild for him to hop on mic after it was found out that we didn't cue the karaoke version of the song. I was like, Brian.
I was like, you should be a little more worried than me.
Oh my god.
My mommy wanted me to say slurs so bad.
Oh my god.
That was the most violent and aggressive coughing ever, and I have no choice but to keep it in the episode because it was in the middle of talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my throat got really parched.
Do you need some more Dr. Pepper that room temperature?
No, it's empty.
This bitch empty. Yay!
Wait, I got a cough.
I don't think they're home.
You're wearing a lavalier. It doesn't matter where you go. I'm still hearing it.
No, I know. I just wanted to get something to drink.
Oh, okay.
Another room temperature Dr. Pepper.
No, I need water.
Wow.
I've reversed my diabetes to become
Wow.
pre-diabetes. I'm working on it, okay?
I'm gonna order 24 more cans of Dr. Pepper.
Why are we buying Dr. Pepper in bulk?
Because it's half off. $6
shit.
for a 12-pack on GoPuff.
Should I do a
actually a
Berry
pretty
Monkey to
good price.
pregame brunch? Yeah, I'm doing that.
Yeah, would you grab me another Coors? Daddy's thirsty.
Don't ever say that to me again. Okay.
We really need to get a picture at brunch for the thumbnail of this episode. That's just me across the table from you two, and it's Dad taking his kids out for brunch.
Oh, I thought it would be us
God.
sitting on your lap.
What the Sigma?
Back too big.
Listen, what I lost in my diabetes, I had to make up for somewhere else.
Oh my god.
I know damn well that mic's gonna sound awful.
What? No, the mic is up here, so it's fine.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, but there was a lot of scraping and moving.
Sorry for referring myself to as Daddy. I know I'm not Daddy.
Certainly not Poppy.
Dale.
The fact I've gotten that before is crazy.
Yeah, when we were doing karaoke, every time
I saw a meme yesterday where
Dale.
you're like Dale Ocho, and everyone was like, "It's Dale." Cheers.
Cheers for fears. So
I just gotta do a shout out real quick. Shout out Jason for driving me home after I had a few of these and almost blacked out at Mad Donkey.
I don't think it was these ones.
No, it was a Berry Monkey that they had on draft.
Didn't they have a different one?
No, they had Berry Monkey on draft.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those ones are gas. Very good. Yeah, I'm trying to not go back to Mad Donkey for a while again.
It smells like vomit in there. I don't know if it's
God,
the
I
peanut
love it
shells,
so much.
the spilled beer, the unfinished wood on the bar top.
It's all of it. That place is a cesspool, but I mean, their food's kind of good.
The bathroom was sick. There was enough room for my
bathroom-
big back to literally fully splay out while
That
I was
is-
having a period moment.
I wouldn't do that. Have you seen those Instagram reels where it's like, is this bathroom a good place to put the horse to bed the whole time?
What the fuck does that mean?
It's a ketamine joke.
Oh,
I've never.
I've never heard that.
So there's this. It's a series of Instagram reels / TikToks where they just go to random bars in like Bushwick and Williamsburg, and they're like, "Is this a good bar to put your horse to bed?" And it's like they rate the bathrooms and the vibes of the bar depending on how easy it would be to do ketamine in it. But then at the end, they do this shtick where the guy just puts a horse, like he's wearing like a horse head, and tries to blow up an air mattress in the bathroom and sleep there. It's so fucking funny. I want to find out who's the admin of that page and get them on the show.
Oh my god.
Because I would love to help him make the Astoria version of those videos.
Dude, we've got some real shit bathrooms.
Mad Donkey's up there. You could do a double decker, fucking
You're gonna do a fucking bunk bed.
bunk bed air mattress in there. It is a cavern.
Yeah.
It's
It looks
big.
like a weird like theme park element where it's like, oh, here's like the caves. It's like it's huge.
I was so disoriented when I was in there that I just started like walking around the perimeter of the bathroom because I was trying to gather myself before I came back to finish my berry monkey that was somehow refilled again.
Yeah, that guy was just not charging you for berry monkeys and was like, oh, the two idiots who say they need to take it easy are the ones getting drunk.
They're like, this guy's driving? Hell yeah, here's another whiskey
When he
Coke.
gave him the third one, and then Jason downed it before I could even like see that it was poured.
Yeah, and then Jason's like, I'll do one more, then I'll close out, dog. And the guy's like, I'm not giving him another.
And thank God too. Thank God. But that was a fun DUI home. I was like locked out in the van.
You were sitting in the back just swaying, and Jason was showing me his music, and I was like, I am feeling so many things, and I don't know that they're good or bad, or
All
even
the things
neutral.
you said, all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head.
What would be the worst bathroom in Astoria to blow up an air mattress?
The one at the rabbit hole or whatever the fuck, the place where Aaron and I got the
Never
I've
been there, I
never
don't
been,
know.
and I will never go.
Yeah.
I will burn that place down before I attend a single beverage there. But honestly, Cronin and Phelan's
I
men's
was
room is
thinking-
fucking awful.
Yeah, okay. I've been in the men's room once
Why?
because I wanted to see what the urinal cakes looked like.
They don't have any.
I know.
They have a little cage for it, but then there's no urinal cake in there.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what it was about. I was like, what are men up to in this place?
It's
and I was like,
bad
not a
in
whole
there.
lot.
I feel like I've never seen anything drier than the sink in that bathroom, which is really fucking gross. Because I know damn well I wash my hands every time I go to that bar.
The bathroom's so disgusting.
The waitresses there, I don't know if you guys have ever like sat down. I know you have sat down and eaten a meal there before. The waitresses are all very nice. I like that place a lot,
Yeah.
but it is a little gross. But it's the oldest bar in Astoria.
I
I really-
get my
Operation.
drinks there.
I really like the ceiling, the fans.
The
like-
fans are so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the atmosphere, the vibes. The main bartender guy there, I think his name's also John, is
Yeah.
very, very pleasant. And yeah, he's goated. And then the younger guy who's also in his 40s or something with the beard, that guy's also cool.
Mm.
I forget his name. It'll come back to me. There's another really old guy there whose name is Seamus, and he is fucking hilarious. He's usually only there on like Monday and Tuesday nights, so obviously I don't see him very often. But I had a really bad day at work once on a Monday, and so I was like, fuck it, I'm going to Cronin and Phelan's by myself. I'm going to drink Guinness. This guy was just, every drink I bought, he would buy me another. So it was like, I ended up like
Hell
6
yeah.
Guinnesses and 2 Jameson shots deep on a Monday. And I was like, I'm in danger. I did go to work the next morning.
God, Guinness would kill me if I was 6 deep with 2 whiskey shots.
I was feeling very farty. I probably gassed that train on the way home.
I gas every train.
Yeah, I know you do. You crop dust every time we're anywhere.
Yeah.
You literally look at me with such disdain and hatred in your eyes. It's almost like there's a glow or a twinkle, and then you spread your fucking legs open, and then you just launch it out at me. And then you let out a little giggle. I'm always like, did you just, and you're like, uh-huh.
I played the Challengers score at work on Friday during the open queue DJ set.
Did you have the U.S. Open on any TV?
No, we had the Olympics on for pretty much its entirety.
ASMR?
So, I've been forcefully shown some mukbang videos recently.
By whom? Your partner?
Who do you
Yeah.
think?
Oof.
I love mukbang videos, actually.
Anyways, the Chipotle bowls that I have seen are some of the most disgusting things imaginable.
Have you seen the one where it's like the soupy Chipotle bowls and then they grill and deep fry the burrito and they dip it in the Chipotle bowl?
What?
And they're doing that in their car. She's like, today we got a Chipotle burrito, extra beef, fried.
Jennifer Coolidge is doing this?
Is that a Jennifer Coolidge note
That
voice?
was close.
That was pretty good.
Thank you. I am not good at voices. And then we got a soupy Chipotle bowl, extra sour cream. These guys, they're trying to kill me. I can't do it.
No, that was good.
No, that sounded like a southern accent a little bit.
It was close enough. It felt.
I mean, hers is only like southern adjacent. She just doesn't have the twang to it. Everything else is there.
Yeah, she has the cadence of a southerner.
Mm-hmm.
I spent my formative years in Virginia, unfortunately.
Florida.
And Virginia.
Yeah, but Florida's what ruined you.
And summers in India.
Yeah, there we go.
I was so pissed there wasn't like a big dance number at your grandpa's funeral. I was expecting like at the end, you know, like I'm used to watching a lot of Bollywood movies, and like there was definitely an ensemble cast, lot of characters.
You got to meet my uncle, my aunts, and my mom.
It was beautiful, but like I was waiting for the very end of the movie where it says directed by Danny Boyle, and then like a big over the top, Slumdog
God.
Millionaire-esque dance sequence with like the corpse coming back out and doing like but it didn't happen.
So I have to ask you, do you think I look like my mom?
I can see the resemblance. You do look like a merge of your parents, and I think you have a lot of the softer facial features of your dad, and then you kind of have like the same like head shape as your mom.
Thank you. I wonder what's going to happen if they're going to put that house on Airbnb now or what, like my grandpa's house, because my uncle lives here. He gets the house.
There's Airbnb in India.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick as fuck.
I know. I was like, don't sell it. It's a great fucking house. There's like, what do you call it when it's like the garden that's like, what?
It's free real estate.
What is it called when you have like a house and there's like an indoor garden, but then like there's no ceilings, like the water comes down?
Atrium.
Yeah, there's an atrium in the house. It's really nice to sit there. Like there's the kitchen, then there's an atrium, then there's the living room, and then there's like the bedroom that I used to sleep in.
That's actually something that I've always loved about a lot of Indian architecture is that they just have atriums and shit.
because we didn't like in the house we installed like the wall AC units in my late grandparents' room, and then I think the room that I was sleeping in, like the guest room. But like the rest of the house doesn't have it. We just have like open windows with like the bars.
Geographically speaking, where is it located in India?
I mean, my family's in Kerala.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
all I'll say.
Okay, well then
I
you
just-
guys have monsoons, and that's why you have the atriums.
Yeah. So it's like
Yeah.
really nice to watch the rain come down when
Yeah.
we're drinking our morning chaya.
That sounds really nice.
I really liked being in it.
If they put it on the market, let me know how much it is, because it might be nice to start a real estate investment, and then I can get, I'm
That's
sure
our
I'm sure you
studio.
got family that could work it. Make sure it's cleaned and shit.
The once a month.
Yeah,
I don't know. Someone's got to be there like every few days, or like the spiders are gonna take over, dude.
Just put some lizards
fuck
in
it,
there.
I'm moving there. I'm taking care of the spiders myself.
Literally, just put some lizards in there and you're good.
It's a really nice house. They did a lot of work to it, like maybe like a few years ago.
Don't forget about the swastikas in the ceiling.
Okay, that's my dad's house.
Oh, okay, sorry.
We're Indian. Swastikas do not have a hateful meaning if you're Indian.
Well, they're not called that. That's a
Yeah.
German word. So
No,
can
I
we
know.
please call them what they're called in Hindi, please?
Anyway.
You don't know what they're called? No. Okay, that's fucked.
I used to know.
I don't speak Hindi. I speak Malayalam.
I know you don't, but like it's still like, there's a specific word for it that we could use instead of swastikas right now and look like good
All right.
people.
I don't
We
have to worry
have
about it, but you
technology.
two do.
We two do? I'm not German. I am.
I've got a little German in me. His name's Ralph. Oof.
The Sperry Monkey's really getting me ready for brunch.
What's your guys' best experience on a boat?
I went fishing with my ex-boyfriend and his father right before he died.
Why does everything have to be about death with you?
It
I
was
was trying to change the subject away from death and tragedy.
No, it was a really good trip. Like we went and got ribbon fish. Like we caught ribbon fish. We went deep sea fishing kind of off the coast of Virginia. It
Nice.
was really cool.
That sounds pretty cool.
It was nice. I thought I was gonna fall in the water. I didn't.
Actually, for some reason, fishing in the Lake Chesapeake and right off the coast is really nice there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fished there once when I was in middle school. It was pleasant.
It's surprising because
It's really peaceful.
It's
like, the
really
water isn't
dirty.
too choppy.
It is some of the dirtiest water on the East Coast.
That's why you gotta do the deep sea fishing. You can't get the fish that's at the top of the.
Yeah.
Beltfish are really weird. Have you ever had beltfish?
I haven't eaten it, but I've caught them.
So once we caught them, they were filleting them for us because they're like, oh, you can take this home and cook it. And I was like, I think I'm good. I know what goes on in these waters, and it's a lot of chemical spills. But anyway, they were cutting it, and the knife kept getting caught on shit. And it was like, apparently beltfish, their bones, like, it's not tumors, but like apparently every time they get nicked or something, it hardens, like it calcifies.
Yeah.
So it's just...
Manatees do that too, I think.
Similar.
I love manatees. I miss swimming with them.
Oh, that was one of the best parts of my Florida trip. So in
Did you go to DeLeon Springs?
Fuck no, we didn't do any of that. We didn't need to. So the little canal that like runs through the neighborhood that Trevor's parents lived in.
Yeah.
And it was like probably like 6 or 7 streets in a row where they had like boats parked in like the back in the canal.
Yeah.
Apparently they just have a pod of manatees that like love that canal specifically.
Yeah.
So they were just like coming up and like drinking water that was dropping off of the boats. And
Aw.
like, yeah, there's like some beautiful videos of Trevor and Paige just like hanging out with manatees on the dock. And I was like, this is like really cool. And they were there like 3 days in a row, like all the time.
Manatees are awesome. They're so
Yeah.
mild-mannered. I
Yeah.
feel really bad for like the
They're
fact
like
that
sea cows.
literally they get
Actually.
mowed down so much. Though.
Yeah.
Well, the little baby one in the pod had been clipped by a boat like 6 times. Like
Aw,
it had,
it's learning.
Oh, I had a really edgy joke, but I don't know if I
No,
should
go
say
on.
it.
Go on.
It just looked like the back of this manatee looked like a Tumblr girl's wrists, is all I'm saying.
Hell yeah.
Hang on, let me run back another dirty joke that's not quite as foul as that one. Okay, the back of this manatee looked like a coke addict's like desk. That was a little cleaner. Should we workshop a third version?
No, I was just thinking. So, Perelsky also has some canals going through his neighborhood or whatever. That's just what reminded me of him. The last Mets game I went to, there were ads about his Mets team.
Nice.
Yeah, which was kind of crazy. I didn't even text him.
They are the minor league affiliate, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah, so it was like, it was either Port Lucie or St. Lucie. It wasn't the whole thing for some reason.
They probably went with St. Lucie would be my
I think
guess.
it was St. Lucie, yeah. It was just random ads like showing Florida, like the typical travel ads with like shitty golf courses and whatever.
Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
They show pictures of golf courses that are not in Florida.
They show you golf
Probably.
courses that are in fucking Dubai.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck's going on over there right now, but
You haven't
apparently, no.
I've been to Dubai, but only the airport. Hell no, my parents did not let me step out.
I don't blame them.
Yeah.
But they're building just like the craziest shit there, like in every industry.
It's because
Dubai's
they used
gonna
a
be-
slave trade there. Everything is built by slaves, literally.
They're building some crazy ass roller coaster that's gonna break like every
It's the
record
euthanasia
ever.
coaster.
Yeah, it actually might be. There
It
will
is
be
genuinely
deaths
going
on
to be
it.
the euthanasia
Oh,
coaster.
yeah.
You are going to die
And
if you
you're
go
not
on
gonna
it.
hear about it.
No.
They're gonna be like, come to Dubai. Oh, what is it?
Come to Dubai. Tom Cruise will scale this building.
Have you seen that video, that TikTok of like the fish with the little? And it's like, come to Dubai.
It was playing the
Habibi.
music.
Have you seen those random TikTok and Instagram reels that are just some like brain rot ass content and then it switches to like a tea ad
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Those are great. It'll be like someone kicking a ball, then it hits the camera, and the next thing you know, like the camera sets back up, and it's like tea, and it's like cheap animation and voiceover. It's great.
The realtor, whatever her name is, I don't actually pay attention. But the one where something like hits the camera and she, I don't know, slams into the garage door of the house she's
Oh yeah,
selling.
I've seen those.
Yeah, she's really good with it.
Have you seen the one with the car salesman?
Some of
Where
those
they're
are
getting
really
hit
good
by a
too.
car and they're
Yeah.
like, right now, Stroh Snyder Chevrolet, we're doing a 50% off.
Those are
That's
great.
where I got my Subaru Outback from, and they keep texting me like, it's been a few years. It's like been the anniversary since you got your car. How do you feel about it? I'm like, I hate it. I wish I could sell it, but you it was overpriced when I bought it.
Wait, you know what we should have done? You could have just sold the car to fucking Kendra before she moved to Colorado because she bought a Subaru.
I mean, it's a 2018. However, I don't think she's gonna pay $12,000 for that thing.
Oh fuck no! You'd get like 8, and you'd eat 4. It'd work out.
It would have worked out, but like I don't want to do that to her. I like her a lot as a person.
Yeah, no, she ended up getting a new one, but yeah.
Hers looks sick too.
Yeah, it does.
I haven't seen it.
Subarus are nice.
I love my Outback.
Some of
Once it's
them.
paid off, I might actually
Yeah,
fix
true.
it and bring it back up here.
I saw a weird ass Rivian truck the other day, and I was like,
We saw a Rivian, didn't we? That was like matte green.
It was a matte green, but it was
It
green.
was like forest green.
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that same one, I think, because I was like, oh, someone's trying to do the Cybertruck thing, but this looks better.
It is better, so much better. We saw one yesterday in like Dutch Kills. It was gray, and then I don't know. Generally liked it.
I saw one on Steinway. Like,
There's
2
a
or 3
couple
days
here.
ago.
There's a couple here
I can't with these Cybertrucks.
because they were using that weird empty parking lot, right off of Queens Plaza, as like a holding lot for deliveries. For months, I don't know. They're not doing it now, but yeah, they were mass deliveries happening around here.
Can I say something about Queens Plaza?
yeah, of course.
When I first moved here, I was getting an Uber ride to Queens Plaza from somewhere because that was the easiest way for me to get home. We don't have to judge my Uber usage. We know it's egregious.
Well,
But anyway, the
everyone
driver was
judge
like, "So
your
you're going to
Uber
QP?"
habits.
And I was like, "Quarter pounder?" I've never heard anyone refer to Queens Plaza as QP, and I was so caught off guard and hungry at the same time that I was just like, "Excuse me."
Okay. Yeah, I was an NW boy when I first moved here, so I was used to Queensboro Plaza.
Yeah.
So I got kind of confused the first time I wound up on a train at Queens Plaza.
Yeah.
It's like, they can't be that far. And they're not, but it's
It's-
enough to confuse you.
You have to step out of the station to
Yeah, yeah,
transfer,
yeah.
but they're right next
They
to each
should be
other.
connected. They should build a tunnel.
They don't even need to do that.
I don't do it on, like,
Just you can technically build stairs off of one of the.
well, you need stairs that would go underground from Queensboro Plaza.
Yeah. So if you did it down, because it turns.
Essentially, they just need to do what they have at Court Square there.
Exactly.
Yeah. That would be perfect. Why haven't they done that?
Every time I'm going home,
That would make Queens so much easier to navigate if they just did that.
Mm-hmm.
you know, Queens is considered actually the biggest, I guess, transportation desert compared to the other boroughs.
Oh, tell me, I know, especially out where I fucking live. I have
Yeah.
an option for the train. One,
Yeah.
there's no city bikes. The buses
Which is nuts.
are insane because they're all either taking you to Ridgewood or Flushing. That's it.
Who the fuck goes to Ridgewood?
I want to live there.
What's in Ridgewood?
TVI.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A lot of punk shows.
Yeah, I like the vibe in Ridgewood a lot.
I mean, Ridgewood also sucks because another transportation desert.
Yeah, I have to learn how to ride a
You want to
bike.
get on the M at the end of the line? I sure as fuck don't. Are
Isn't
you
the
kidding
end of the
me?
line for the M just Metropolitan, whatever? Like it's
Yeah.
That's in, oh well, Ridgewood
That's
is
the
Brooklyn.
closest train station to the neighborhood of Ridgewood.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Fuck that place.
Interborough
Not
train
there.
from Queens to Brooklyn might be opening back.
Uh-huh. I've heard this every single fucking month since I moved to this fucked ass city.
They were talking about
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, since I moved here, they've talked about interborough travel, like opening up different routes.
There's people I know that are 35 years old that have lived here their whole life that have heard this every month they've been here. This shit's not happening. And if it does, it's going to be a weird extension of the M that goes like a full loop. And it would be kind of fucking sick. But then housing would get fucking crazy in Middle Village. These houses that are already going for like 2.4 mil would start going for like 10. It would be crazy.
That's fine.
You would have celebrities just living in Middle Village.
Ew.
You kind of already do.
Not really.
What celebrity
There's
lives in
sports
Middle
players.
Village?
There are some.
Athletes.
I don't give a shit about athletes.
Well, yeah,
I do give a shit about athlete's foot. That sounds gross.
that's bad.
Never had it. Never want it.
Don't jinx it.
Fuck.
You gotta knock on wood.
You ever had plantar's warts?
No.
Pain in the ass. Well, pain in the foot.
I believe you.
I don't think I have.
All right. Well,
That's a great ending to this episode. I'll see you guys on the Patreon, guys.
That about does it for this week's episode of the Brapwatch. Check us out over on Patreon. And yeah, thanks for listening, I guess.
I love you.
Bye-bye.
But your flag cow won't get you into heaven anymore. They're already overcrowded from your dirty little war. Now Jesus don't like killing, no matter what the reason's for. And your flag cow won't get you into heaven